Hello. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Mahmoud Zahar is back at his Gaza home after 2 weeks lying low. As a founding member of Hamas, he is for Israel a target.
First of all, can you tell us the status of the ceasefire? We're a few days into it. It seems to be holding.
Yes, I think most of the important point is the degree of impact on both sides. I think nobody in both sides is looking for escalation more than what happened before. So I believe that it will continue.
11 days of conflict between Israel and Hamas left 260 dead, most in Gaza. Yet Dr. Zahar claims Hamas achieved a strategic and symbolic victory.
The new element here is the degree of the resistant movement, in particular in Gaza, to attack the Israeli targets in very important points, including most of the overcrowded area in the civilian society. So for how long the Israeli will accept that, I think this is the main issue.
You are firing missiles, rockets and missiles from civilian areas here in Gaza at civilians in Israel. That's not acceptable, is it? That's a war crime.
No single rockets were sent from a civilian area. Most of the rockets from the border.
That's not true, though, is it? Because we've seen
true.
video of rockets being fired from within the built-up area of Gaza City at Israeli communities.
This is not against the Israeli community. This is against Israeli occupation. This is against Israeli aggression.
Are you not at least in part responsible for the conditions here? Because you, Hamas, spend your money on weapons, you spend your money on tunnels, you spend your money on fighters. You are not spending your money on the civilian population here.
Give me one example in the world that they have no military ministry to defend themselves. We are here protecting ourselves against aggression, against the Israeli aggression.
Does the state of Israel have the right to exist?
No. Why? Why? You are coming from America and you took my house. You came from Britain and you took my brother's house. This is a settlement. This is a settlement, you are not a citizen. We are the owner of this. This is area, Arabic area, well known. This is well known as Islamic area, well known.
So you are telling me now that you don't think the two-state solution is possible?
Practically, that was proved. It is not my assessment.
This is the nub of the issue. This is really important. If a future Israeli government accepts...
I am not answering about if. I'm not answering if. I'm answering practically.
Okay.
Practically, the Palestinian Authority, Fatah Group, Fatah Organization, accepted two-state solution. Go and ask Mahmoud Abbas, are you now addressing that two-state solution is viable or not? He will say no. So if this question is practically answered, why now you are asking me?
Well, because you were a founding member of Hamas, and if Hamas is able to come to around the table with the Israelis at some stage in the future, then the bloodshed that we are seeing here can stop.
We came to the vicious circle. The people went and they sat down on the table and they signed an agreement and so on and failed. You are now asking me to practice a failed process?
I just really want to understand whether you, as a Palestinian, are willing to share the land with Israeli Jews. Two states, one land.
We are not against Jews, because Jews were living this area for long centuries. I'm speaking about occupation.
If President Biden was willing to sit down with you, with Hamas, would you talk to him?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Mr. Biden, yes, he is supporting Israel, but I think we have a mission as a Palestinian people to speak to him frankly.
It will come as a relief for many that senior Hamas officials believe this ceasefire will hold for now. But like so much in this conflict, the gulf between the two sides remains vast.
Let me ask you one last thing. How would you define peace?
peace means justice. No peace without justice.
And the prospects for long-term peace as elusive as ever. Mark Stone, Sky News in Gaza.